10 years before my accident, I am standing on my 2 feet at the edge of this cliff overlooking a beautiful valley of eucalyptus trees. The sun is slowly setting to the horizon, creating beautiful colors of pink and purple that mesh beautifully with the deep blue of the eucalyptus trees up in the air. The view is definitely breathtaking, but it is not why I am out of breath. I am with a guy who keeps telling me to get closer to the edge. As I shuffle my way forward, fearful of the heights and the cliff that's before me, I can hear him say, "Don't worry, I got you." He tells me, as I'm a few feet away from the cliff, tells me, now you should turn around and just finish the way through, going backwards. And don't worry, just hold on to the rope, but not so tight. When you get to the edge, make sure you plant both your feet firmly onto the ground and slowly sit into your harness until your legs are parallel to the ground below us. I am petrified of heights, and I am about to rappel down a 60-foot cliff. Not because of a dare, not for fun, that's for sure, because I thought it would be a great idea to fight my fear of heights by rappelling down a 60-foot cliff. When I hear him say to sit in my harness, all I can hear in my head is that little voice saying, "You have to sit your ass into nothingness." Now I can hear the encouragements, but this time I am sitting on a wooden frame with an exercise mat on top of it. I have both my feet firmly planted onto the ground, but I wouldn't know it if I didn't see them. We are now 6 weeks after my accident, and the shock of learning that I have sustained a spinal cord injury in a car accident is slowly sinking in. I will no longer feel or move anything below my armpits. When I close my eyes, my brain doesn't even know where my toes are in space. It is like they have disappeared from my internal map. I am sitting at the edge of this bed frame when my physio gets close to me and places a box of Kleenex at my feet. He tells me that my job is to retrieve that box of Kleenex and hand it to him without holding on to the bed frame. As I bend over nothing, I am back there in the Blue Mountains, ready to sit in my harness. Heavy tears roll down my cheeks as I am petrified of fear. Back with my physio, the bargaining starts. I can't. I'm going to fall. But he doesn't budge, because in those 6 weeks, he has come to learn about me. And he knows that I will never back down of a challenge, and I will not let myself fail. So he just needs to stay firm, stand his grounds, and let me figure it out for myself. So slowly, but surely, 1/4 inch at a time, I make myself down to this cliff to my toes and retrieve the box of Kleenex like I rappel down the 60-foot cliff down the Blue Mountains near Sydney, Australia, 10 years prior. In history, we note evolution on a timeline, and we measure it through decades and centuries. Yet evolution is truly what is in the infinitely small. Those consistent steps forward towards growth. A little forward shuffle, a revolution of a wheel, and even sometimes those steps that we take backwards are what takes us to a place we've never been before. A place where we can say we have valiantly fought against fear, against comfort, against failure. A place where we have evolved into the person we are meant to be. A stronger, wiser, more resilient version of ourselves. The past year, since being last year's winner, has been a whirlwind of experience. A little bit like I would experience every time I roll down a hill. The first few rolls are a bit hard and they take a lot of energy, and then something beautiful happens and the wind catches my face and the hair, and it gets so exhilarating. And this is all because of wonderful judges like we have tonight, like the judges we had last year. And it's all wonderful because it creates an opportunity after opportunities, and this is where the momentum kicks in. But the most wonderful is having Dan and Rena as our cheerleaders and having all of you to connect with. And for that, I am truly thankful. Thank you.